Back at it. So, hi.
Ah, customer. Feel free to spend your
Nesha
credits.
schickt
Or
mich,
get
um
the
mit dir
hell
zu
out.
reden.
Your pick. Oh, yeah, right. You're with Nesher. I see the family resemblance. You're practically twins.
Willst du eine
I know
Shotgun
he
im
got
Gesicht haben?
ditched. So if you are some undercover neon security goon here to shake me down, beat it. Yannick's no one's mark.
Mhm. Behandelt man so jemanden, der dir helfen will?
Well, Nesher wouldn't work with it. Huh, unless he had no choice. What is this about?
Er meinte, ich soll dir das geben und dass er loyal ist.
Oh, really? Huh. Fascinating. So Nesher came through. Might be he's less crappy than I gave him credit. Who am I kidding? He's a bottom feeder. But when all the good fish get gobbled up by corporations, sickly minnows are all that's left. Take the creds. I am known far and wide for my generosity. Ask anyone.
Mhm. Ich bin neugierig, was ich da überbracht habe.
Are you now? Interesting. You look like talent. Serious talent. And no one knows you. Yes. You are looking at the one and only maker of Yannick's blend. It's potent. It's good. And as a jackhammer of a kick. The kick is the problem. But you may be a solution. I'm thinking a new, cleaner, smarter operation. With you working for me.
Ja, Blend wissen wir ja schon, ist mit Aurora.
It is Yannick's claim to fame. Yes, the Astro Lounge has Aurora, but the lounge is for the fat cats in their fancy suits.
Also habe ich wahrscheinlich Aurora
Blend is
überbracht,
meant
wa?
for the crate rats and night fishers, for the unwashed. It is hard alcohol with a twist. The twist is Aurora, okay? Everyone suspects, then they are right.
Bietet mir einfach so einen Job an?
You deliver the package for our good friend Neshar, you get things done, and I just got a feeling about you. Plus need to act fast before everything goes to hell.
Ich wittere einen Haken.
Ah, and smart. I like you. Blend needs Aurora, yes? And Aurora is totally illegal outside of the Astro Lounge. And really, really illegal off-world. If the Rangers catch you with Aurora on a ship, oh boy, that's a long time in the clink. And if the great Benjamin Bayou finds out you're selling it on the streets, even bigger trouble. But so far, I have outsmarted them all. And together, we can keep making loads of credits and making a fool of the great man Bayou at the same time.
Was weißt du über Benjamin Bayou?
This man thinks he owns Neon, the only player on the board. But he is too good to look in the gutters where the real people live. So Yannick can carve out his own kingdom and screw Bayou.
Ja, ich bin ganz ehrlich, ich will nicht unbedingt Aurora vertreiben.
Now you do. So I have a proposal, yes? Nesher's worthless to me now. Loyal, yes, but he'll be watched from now on. Useless. And my other employee, Felix Sadler, makes Nesher look like a genius. I think it is time Felix Sadler takes a vacation. Permanent. Off-world. Or maybe he tragically falls into the ocean, I don't care which. But you deal with him, and you become very valuable to Yannick.
Was hat es mit Felix auf sich?
Felix. Felix is a mess. Samples too much of his own wares, understand? He's been getting worse, and a danger to the whole operation. Best if he just goes away.
Ich bin ganz ehrlich, ich habe keinen Bock, dir dabei zu helfen. Drogen so.
You don't get ahead in life playing it safe. Felix is in a warehouse in Ibside. Consider the job offer open. Think about all those lonely credits that want to meet you, yes? See you around.
Auf der anderen Seite können wir ja zumindest einfach nur mit ihm sprechen und sagen, er soll woanders. Wir tun ja niemandem was. Aber ich würde nicht irgendwie Sachen schmücken. Mal der halt auch ein Arschloch ist. Mag
Got the call. Someone's power kept going up.
warum sind hier denn?
You made a big mistake.
Okay.
At least.
Okay. Das ist jetzt natürlich interessant. Die Frage ist jetzt, hat Felix eine Falle gestellt für Yannick? Ist er gefangen? Oder was geht hier?
You were awesome! Did you see yourself? Those Seoka Syndicate freaks had no chance! Yannick came through! That asshole rescued his boy! Tell him I won't forget, we are tight!
Ah, okay. Also, warum hatte das Syndikat es auf dich abgesehen?
Like I have any goddamn idea! But they'll regret messing with Yannick, yeah?
Ja. Zu deiner Sicherheit den Planeten verschwinden. Entweder du stirbst oder verlässt den Planeten. Will, dass du aus Neon verschwindest für immer. Ja, machen wir das.
Wait, what? Off-world? Just pack up and go? No, that can't be right. I mean, Yannick's screwed without me. We had big plans. Big! Tell you what. Screw Yannick. I hope the Syndicate string him up and execute the bastard. And screw you too. Yeah.
Yeah. Kapierst du, dass ich dir das Leben rette?
Oh, I feel so honored to know you and how you're saving me from my own damn life.
Verschwinde bitte.
You expect me to just... I mean, after what you did to all the... All right! Sheesh. I'm leaving. Tell Yannick I'll miss him. Or maybe not.
Okay. Gut. Wieder ein paar Syndikatleute umgelegt. Ich bin einfach der Held dieser Stadt. Ich sag's, wie es ist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hallo, ich bin wieder da. Ich hab Mission fertig. Ich hab Leute umgelegt. Ich hab ihn weggeschickt.
Just another lousy day in Neon, am I right?
Wenn du das
You
sagst.
deal with Felix yet? I'm sure it was a great pleasure.
Wie hast du Felix kennengelernt?
Not happily. Not many options. He does not hold up a candle to you.
Weißt du, warum das Syndikat im Lagerhaus war?
Shit. Shit! No, I do not. But I will find out.
Mhm. Ja, der ist so gut wie weg.
You'll get results. Like me. Well, hopefully not too much like me, right? So, now, new business plan. Where I am the boss and you're my capable and well-rewarded underling, yeah? Yannick's blend is running low. Soon there will be angry customer, and that's bad for business. What we need is Aurora. And there's only one place to get that. Xenofresh Fisheries. Nasher worked there and had a secret contact. Even secret from me, his good friend, who supplied the Aurora.
Wieso hat Nasher dir seinen Kontakt nicht verraten?
He said he wanted to protect them, that it was safer if no one knew. No matter how I pressed him, he'd clam up. Very frustrating.
Ja, nee.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Warte mal. Aber
You
die
deal
Quest ist
with
noch
Felix?
aktiv. Ah, scheiße.
Get so, Yannick's what we need? Nasher work.
Ja, klang so, als würde er gute Arbeit leisten.
Maybe. No longer important. So, it is time for you to become a productive member of society and get a job at Xenofresh. And here are some superb and very legitimate credentials. And your new name is Riley Chernyshevsky.
Natürlich.
Nice to meet you, Riley. So you apply there to work in production. Oh, you know how to make amp, yes? Simple recipe. They expect applicants to know basic chemistry.
Ich kann nicht sagen, dass ich nicht will. Ich meine, klar, ich kann die Quest einfach nicht machen, aber... funktioniert der Ausweis
Of course
auch?
they will. Only the best for my junior, very junior partner. Actually associate. More like an associate, yes, that's better.
Was ist M?
Amp is steroid. Very strong, very powerful. Legal, for the moment. Nishar said one of the interview questions is about this.
Jeder kann Amp
Of
herstellen.
course you can. So you need to put on your best suit, Riley, and make a good impression. Nishar's contact should be looking for someone like you. So find them. Then we line up more Aurora and profits will flow.
Okay, ich habe jetzt meine Bezahlung bekommen, aber...
Soon the Aurora will flow. Here for some blend? Can't blame you. Best drink in the city.
Nun. Oh, hoppala. Erstmal an die Decke gucken. Okay. Dann bewerben wir uns halt jetzt für einen Job. Ich hatte eigentlich gehofft, ich könnte die Quest noch absagen, aber kann ich anscheinend nicht. Schade.
You know, I went to chef school. Save it for someone who gives a damn.
Ich will doch gar nichts von dir, du Häslon. Firmensitz von Xenofresh. Howdy.
Welcome to Xenofresh Fisheries, the pride of Neon.
Ich möchte mich für einen Job bewerben.
You've come to the right place. Xenofresh is always on the lookout for new faces to add to our family. The application kiosk is over there, but feel free to ask me any questions.
Habt ihr Arbeiter für Chemiker? Arbeiter für Chemiker? Wohl eher Arbeit für Chemiker, oder?
Job candidates with background in chemistry are highly sought after here. I highly advise you to look at the application kiosk.
Cool.
It was nice talking with you.
Ja.
Just
Bewerbungscomputer. Stellenangebot Betriebschemiker. Xenofresh Fisheries sucht nach talentierten ChemikerInnen, die Zusatzstoffe für unsere patentierten Rissbarsch, Gourmetfilets und andere Produkte herstellen. Dies ist ein Einstiegsjob mit flexiblen Arbeitszeiten. Sag uns einfach, wann du Zeit hast. Du musst in der Lage sein, mit höchster Präzision selbstständig zu arbeiten. Du brauchst einen Abschluss in Chemie, Biologie oder ähnlichen Arbeitserfahrungen. Wir suchen treue Teammitglieder, die das außergewöhnliche Spektrum an Betriebsgeheimnissen und Prozessen von Xenofresh schützen. Und mindestens 2 Referenzen sind erforderlich. Bitte den Ausweis scannen. Alles gleich. Was sind deine Stärken? Riley Czernyszewski, oder? Ich bin physisch stark und habe krasse Muskeln. Lerne schnell und bin anpassungsfähig. Meine Stärken, ich habe keine Schwächen. Ich schufte fleißig. Ich bin teamfähig und kompetent. Ich sag mal, ich bin teamfähig und kompetent. Mein höchster Abschluss, was hatten die nochmal gesagt? Was stand da nochmal?
one quiet.
Moment. Abschluss in oder ähnliche Arbeitserfahrung. Okay. Ja, dann, ich habe Hochschulreife. Eine grobe, weiter. Erstelle eine grobe Skizze der chemischen Struktur von Bam. Danke für dein Interesse an Xenofresh Fisheries. Wende dich für die nächsten Schritte in diesem spannenden Abenteuer an den Empfang, sobald du deine Bewerbung eingereicht hast. Okay.
Hey, not too much to ask for.
Amanda!
Riley. Oh, God. Is that Cherny-Sheetsky? Cherry? I'm so sorry. Miss Gurov would like to interview for the position. She's in the underbelly on the factory floor. She'll be expecting you.
Natürlich. Oh Gott, Alter. Jetzt schon ein Bewerbungsgespräch?
Candidates like yourself are often fast-tracked through the application process.
Dann werde ich mal zu ihr gehen.
Have a nice day.
Ach Gott, Alter. Ich werde hier aber auch nur durch die Gegend geschickt.
I used to be an actuary.
Financial institution. Have you tried one of our advanced
Be careful if you run into those.
coffee flavors, all brewed using the
So. Na, machen wir mal. Oh, warte mal, stimmt. Ich will einmal hier noch mal rein. Hier gab es, glaube ich, noch eine drin, die einen Namen hatte. Das hatte ich letztes Mal, glaube ich, vergessen, als ich hier war, um die zu töten. Hier, sie. Danny.
Excuse me,
Ach so.
I don't suppose you're looking for a robotics expert, are you? I have a vested interest in getting out of Neon.
Ah, deswegen hattest du einen Namen. Nein, leider nicht.
Fine, whatever, I'll be here if you change your mind.
Okay. Deswegen hatte sie den Namen, weil ich sie anheuern kann. Nicht, weil sie eine Quest hat oder so.
Rather be doing this than getting mixed up with the gang.
Die Gangs. Aber hier ist ja jetzt Sperrgebiet. Aber anscheinend darf ich hier jetzt rein. Ansonsten wäre ja auch dämlich.
Keep it moving.
Weil, wie soll ich sonst zum Vorstellungsgespräch? Ach, süß, aber.
Production quotas are down.
Hallo.
The lounge is expecting a delegation soon, so you
who promised a 30% increase this quarter, Libby. In fact, you can find my goddamn recommendation on file, which you ignored.
Mr. Bay was expecting the event to go off smoothly. He personally expects it.
I can't make something out of nothing. Everything is falling apart down here. I need my new budget approved immediately. Hello? Hello? Aye!
Die ist, glaube ich, nicht gut
You're
drauf.
the new applicant, right? Riley?
Ja.
Congrats on managing to graduate high school. We prefer applicants with a bit more going on. But you know remedial chemistry and seem to be living and breathing. You're goddamn hired.
Okay, das war's schon.
By all means, go ahead and talk me out of it. Ah,
Okay. Und wenn ich noch Fragen habe?
this job isn't about asking questions. It's about getting to work. If you're too much of a pain in the ass, I can easily find 10 people that would kill for this opening.
Dann nehme ich den Job.
Good. Good. Take this and put it on. Time to get to work.
Rezept für nicht verarbeitetes Aurora. Unter Verwendung der richtigen Zutaten kannst du jetzt nicht verarbeitetes Aurora herstellen. Das Rezept kannst du im pharmazeutischen Labor von Xenofresh einsehen, verfolgen und zur Produktion verwenden. Ja, cool. Ich würde jetzt Aurora herstellen.
Follow me and let's see how well-rounded and capable you are.
Bin ich nicht wunderschön, Sarah?
Wear the damn clean suit every minute you're on the job. It's for your safety. I can't have any more of you dropping dead because you can't follow simple directions. Clear?
Jo.
So, here is the facility. Don't go anywhere. You work the assembly line. You make what's asked.
Oh, bis
You
da
get
hinten
paid
Blut.
and go back to whatever crate hole you come from. Don't ask questions. Do only what's asked. Remember, you are just one tiny cog in the Xenofresh machine. Don't
Ich geb gleich einen
fraternize,
Cog.
except on a break. Here we go. The assembly line. Job simple. The hopper will spit out ingredients. The computer tells you what to make. You take the ingredients from the hopper. We know to the milligram what's needed. So take what's required. No more, no less.
Alles klar.
And only what you need. The other thing is speed. We got a quota. As soon as the screen spits out a compound, the timer starts. So use the station to craft the compound, then put it in the other hopper. You beat the time and you maybe make Employee of the Month, get a bonus, maybe get promoted one day so you can have your own little crate rats. You take too long, don't take too long. Questions?
Was stelle ich her?
You weren't listening. Don't ask questions. Just make what you were asked. Period.
Okay.
Pay attention, work smart and fast. We understand each other, right? You get one run through with training wheels, no time limit to learn the system. After that, the clock is ticking. Finish your shift, do well, and maybe you come back. You could go to the break room before you leave.
Okay. Schicht starten. Okay.
Can this wait?
Program commencing.
I need to wash the
Create
fish
one
smell out of
batch.
these clothes.
No time limit.
Das alles brauche ich. Nicht verarbeitetes Aurora. Halluzinogen, Stimulanz, Rispage, Öl, Benzol.
Oh, that will come in handy.
In den Verarbeitungs... Warum ist hier so viel Blut? Inventar. Da.
Craft one batch. 1 minute starting
Oh.
now.
Nimm mir einfach alles, was da drin ist. 1 Minute, das ist ja easy.
Assembly complete.
Valentina needs to cut us a
One
break.
batch. 1 minute
She's a real
starting
pain in the butt.
now.
Ich sammel alles ein, alles ein, alles ein. Ich sammel alles ein. Hoppala.
Complete. Craft 1 batch. 1 minute starting now.
Ja, bist du stolz auf mich, Sarah? Ich stell Drogen her. Tschüss.
Assembly complete.
Ugh, they don't pay me enough to stick my hands in fish guts
You
all
can
day.
go to the break room or go home.
Nice. Ich habe 400 Credits bekommen. Kann ich noch mal eine Schicht starten? Anscheinend nicht. Schade. War leicht verdientes Geld. Okay, Pausenraum. So, was geht ab?
Another day in paradise.
Obi.
Welcome to the line. Hope you like your every move being recorded and digitized for Silicon posterity.
Zeichnen die wirklich alles auf?
Here, there, everywhere. You can really feel the trust.
Heute ist mein erster Tag. Ich freue mich auf neue Bekanntschaften.
Yeah, we gotta stick together. Speaking of security, oh no, an outage?
What?
Fortunately for us, the damn things are broken like 98% of the time. You happen to know Nesher? Poor guy got picked up by security.
Ja, dem bin ich begegnet. Warum leisten die sich keine bessere Security?
Security doesn't generate money, it's an expense. An easy target if you're short-sighted and want the quarterly budget report to look good.
Ja, und du bist dann,
Bingo. The fact I'm still free means Nesher didn't rat me out to security. I knew whoever he was working for would send a replacement. Are we back in business?
wir sollten nur vorsichtig sein.
You don't need to tell me that. I'll give you the codes to the merchandise. It's up to you to get it and do whatever you do. If you need more, you know, work a shift and meet me here in the break room. And I'll give you the new drop cords. Pleasure doing business with you.
Kehre zu Yannick Legrand.
New faces are always coming through here.
Yannick
If
Legrand.
I have to eat one more tube of troll for lunch, I'm going to puke.
You didn't hear it from me, but Supervisor Gurov's got her own Aurora deals going on.
Okay.
I've been working at Xeno for years, and I've only seen Bayu visit the factory once.
Gut, ich sag, wie es ist. Ich würde auch nicht gerne hier sein. Ja, natürlich, natürlich. Gut, das heißt, wir können nach Hause gehen. Schöne
Not
Eins.
on my face. If you want to gawk at something. If the gangs can keep from killing each other.
Zieh mich mal wieder um. Stimmt, das habe ich auch noch. Ich habe nochmal 5% Überzeugenschance. Und trotzdem ist, naja. Trotzdem ist das Einzige, was bei mir funktioniert, ist grün.
Too bad I can't
Wir kommen halt wirklich niemals aus Neon raus, ne? Ich glaube, wir sind dann wirklich bald 8 Stunden.
No one. Wait, the boss is expecting you. Go in.
Das ist schlecht. Ja.
And now all the interested parties have convened.
Ah.
Yannick. Did you think you could use Aurora in my city without me knowing? Another bloodbath in Ebside isn't good for the tourists. Still, sometimes blood's gotta flow. And you. I should have known you were involved. What's the percentage in letting Yannick leave here alive?
Unsere Operation ist zu klein, weil es uns schrecklich leid tut. Eigentlich ist ein Trottel, er hat sich... Yannick ist ein Trottel.
Exactly. Whatever Yannick gets, he completely deserves.
Als ob selber das gefallen hat. Lol.
Your friend even thinks maybe I should do Neon a favor. Why shouldn't I?
Your lounge has the upscale market covered, Mr. Bayou. But there are so many credits lying on the table, begging to be taken.
Go on.
We use just a smidgen of Aurora to make blend, and blend is priced for everyone. Please tell him.
Yes, tell me.
Das ist nicht, das ist ja nichts schon, nicht meine.
Noted. So, you've got an emerging market cornered. Yannick, I'd almost think you're a businessman. Almost.
Yannick has just started. The credits are rolling in.
Wait, did you just call yourself Yannick? For real?
I.
Muzzle it. Here's the deal. You get to keep smuggling Aurora out of the fishery. You make your blend and sell whatever extra Aurora you want on the streets. But I'm taking 20% of the profit for having to deal with your bullshit. We're done. Yannick, get busy making me my money.
Oh, ich habe 9500 Credits bekommen. Schön.
You look like you could use a drink. Hell,
hey.
We all could. Oh, Yannick's heart. Still beating so very fast. Mr. Bayou is formidable, huh? Are you okay? I hope we're still simpatico, yes?
Dachte, wir sind tot. Benjamin ist ein riesen Arschloch. Ich will mit dir nichts zu tun haben. Erstaunlich, dass dich das interessiert. Weißt du, ich glaube, ich bin raus.
I don't blame you, but please think. Our profits go down, yes, but we don't have to worry about being caught anymore. So, business as usual, yes? You do a shift at Xenofresh and your contact tells you where to pick up Aurora. You go there, make an easy and very safe pickup, and deliver it to me. No time pressure, anytime you want. Take a break if you like.
Warum gibt Bayou uns das Aurora nicht einfach direkt?
Do you want to ask him? But if I had to guess, he probably doesn't want to muddy his reputation with us. And if anything goes wrong, total deniability.
Ja, ich würde sagen, ich bin raus.
But it's all safe now. Easy credits. Maybe come back later, yes?
Don't count on it. Do your own dirty work from now on, Yannick.
Sarah hat das gefallen. Ich freue mich. Ich speichere mal kurz. Warum hat er jetzt immer noch eine Quest auf dem Kopf?
Change your mind? Open up the old business together again?
Nein.
Sure you don't want some extra blend?
Okay, aber ist das jetzt trotzdem noch Okay, das ist jetzt trotzdem noch eine aktive Quest. Hm. Hm. Okay. Gut, dann würde ich mal sagen. Sprechen wir mal mit Estelle, Vincent. Und machen mal die Piratenquest weiter. Weshalb wir ursprünglich eigentlich hierher.
Magical about a clear sky with a bevy of stars.
Miau.
I wasn't doing anything.
Dürfte hier oben jetzt ja eigentlich keiner mehr sein, ne? Schön. Haben wir hier was wir, also, ne? Irgendwie was von ein bisschen wert? Naja. Sieht irgendwie nicht so aus. So, Estelle. Was geht ab?
You looking to get zoned?
Eine Dröhnung?
Yeah, you know, dusted, blazed, frosted, high. If you weren't here to buy some Aurora, then what the heck do you want?
Ich hab dich gesucht.
Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
Wer sagt, dass dich niemand ernst nimmt?
Come on, give me a break. You're not exactly a top dog over there at the key, now are you? Sending me a rook to handle a job this risky is a goddamn insult.
Ich habe die Nase allmählich ziemlich voll davon, Neuling genannt zu werden. Ja.
And I'm getting tired of the fleet not taking me seriously. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
The few times I've dealt with
So,
Benjamin Bayou
geht's dir
in
gut?
the past have been rather unpleasant, to say the least.
So geht's nicht gut. Heul doch. Wenn du Delgado verärgern willst, indem du dich beschwerst, ist das deine Sache. Ja.
Alright, I get the point. Let's just get this over with. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly.
Welche Anlage reden wir?
I'm talking about Generdyne's main power plant for Neon. All their cushy offices might be up in the trade tower, but the nuts and bolts of their operation are running beneath the city.
Oh, ja gut, wo die Unterstadt ist, aber wir fragen trotzdem mal.
Beneath your feet, genius. It's the lowest level of Neon. Generdyne and Xenofresh are down there, along with some of the finest cuisine in the city.
Und was genau ist der Energiekern?
Some fancy name the brain-trusted Generdyne calls the room where all the power from the conduction grid is stored. Cute, right? Hey, don't look at me. I didn't build the damn thing. All I know is that the tech inside the place is valuable.
Das klingt doch machbar.
Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
Warum sollte ich das für dich tun?
The elevator doesn't exactly go to the top floor in that head of yours, does it? Everything in the Crimson Fleet is accomplished through a decent helping of give and take. As in, I'm not going to give you the information to get your precious data unless you take this virus and upload it like I asked.
Kann ja nicht schaden.
Well, look at you. You're smarter than I thought. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
Warum brauchst du Zugang zu ihren Daten?
Let's just say that information can be just as lucrative as selling Aurora, and keep it at that, okay? But don't worry, I promised Delgado that when it came to the conduction grid data, that's his territory. I won't touch it.
Bei Generdyne arbeitet, ja, wir wissen schon, das ist sein Bruder.
Yep, nepotism has its advantages. Word on the street is that the Generdyne gig is the only one Benjamin could get for his younger brother. He's not the brightest.
Gehe davon aus, dass ich es mit heftigen Sicherheitsvorkehrungen zu tun haben werde.
Oh no. Are you scared, little rabbit? Well, don't worry. I've got you covered. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place.
Und wofür brauche ich den Sicherheitspass?
You should be asking what won't you need it for. The facility is closed to the general public, and they keep all of their important files encrypted. Not to mention the fact that there's going to be all sorts of nasty security inside you're going to want to bypass.
Ja, ich habe einen guten Draht zu Ryujin, falls das hilft.
Ryujin Cloud doesn't mean shit
Ryujin,
to
sag mal
Generdyne.
Ryujin.
So you're going to have to deal with Komiko and potentially her boyfriend, Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate.
Okay, kannst du mir etwas Nützliches über Generdyne sagen?
Not much to tell, really. Thanks to their nifty little conduction grid, they're able to provide power for the entirety of Neon. Damn thing was supposed to be some kind of miracle invention, turning lightning into usable electricity. Neat trick, right? Only catch is that you need a planet like Voli where lightning strikes often enough to make it feasible. Guess how many of those exist? Ding! If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. So Generdyne has been in dire financial straits for years.
Was ist das für Teilernetz?
It's that hideous canopy over the center of the city that keeps the rich folks dry. Some folks around here call it the span. I think it's a massive eyesore, like some sort of a modern art piece gone haywire. You can't miss it. Just poke your head outside and look up.
Sie brennen hier mal an, die Stadt hat ihnen Credits geliehen, um sie über Wasser zu halten. Ja, vielleicht.
Loaning them credits? No, that's not how things work around here. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking 2 or 3 times what it costs in New Atlantis. Okay, now, on to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all that delicious profit?
Haben die Leute keine Alternativen für ihre Energieversorgung?
Not a single one. In fact, there are no legal alternatives for anything in this godforsaken city. The only thing people can do is deal with the bullshit and try to get on with their miserable lives. But let's get back to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all its delicious profit?
Generdeins Aktionäre. Naja, wahrscheinlich Bayou.
Oh, sorry. That's a good one, Rook. No, it's not Generdine's shareholders. It's good old Benny Bayou. That son of a bitch has a finger in every single pie in this sorry excuse for a city. Generdine's no different. All off the books, of course. How the hell do you think Brayson Bayou got the job down there? It wasn't because of his good looks or smarts, I can promise you that.
Und wie lautet die Geschichte von Brayson Bayou?
Nepotism gets him the job at Generdyne as their chief technician. Yet the guy doesn't know the first thing about electrical engineering. They obviously invented the position just to give the moron a salary. One of the many poorly kept secrets in Neon. Frankly, I think he's such a screw-up. Benjamin Bayou stuck his ass in that facility under the city to keep him out of the limelight.
Sollte ich etwas über Ayumi Komiko wissen?
Businesswoman. Tough as hole plating. She's the COO at Generdyne, and I can assure you she didn't get there with her winning smile. As for her relationships, well, that's a bit more complicated. Publicly, she's having a bit of a fling with Benjamin Bayou. But rumor has it that she's just using Bayou and having a little bit of fun on the side with Micah, the owner of Euphorica. If I were you, I wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good nature. She's a manipulative person who uses people to get what she wants.
Kannst du mir sagen, was es mit dem Euphorica auf sich hat?
Pretty laid-back club over in Ebbside. Owner's name is Micah. She's young, but sharp as a razor, and has gang muscle to back her up. The little Aurora lounge she has tucked away in the building is the real gold mine. Said she modeled it after opium dens on old Earth. Bayou takes a cut of the profits, of course. But rumor says it's way less than he usually takes. No one knows why. Just grab that tech and plant the virus. Should be a cinch.
Okay, also gehen wir jetzt einmal in den Trade Tower zu Generdyne.
Hey, get away from me.
Und suchen da nach Beweisen, die wir nutzen können gegen Ayumi. Und dann geht's ins Euphorica.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
A doctor. Generdyne. Beep, 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 beep. Hallo? Marcel Davis. Ich gehe erst, wenn Ihr Anschluss läuft. Nein, ich will mich nicht hinsetzen.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago.
Oh. Was ist das für Teilernetz?
See that big yellow thing that's draped over almost the entire city? That's the grid, or what the locals call the span. Besides looking like some sort of madman's modern art piece, it's actually the main source of the city's power.
Eine Tour wäre nett gewesen.
Well, like I said, it's shut down. Had to cut the entire tour staff too. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you. But I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here.
Warum redest du so offen über sensible Angelegenheiten?
Why? Because I'm sick and tired of putting on a corporate face and pretending that nothing's wrong. It's do or die time around here. We can either spin our wheels forever or worse, go under completely.
Ja, wenn du darüber reden möchtest, höre ich gerne zu.
I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this off my chest. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation.
That's schlecht.
At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division.
Das klingt nicht gut. Das Verteilernetz ist also das einzige Produkt von Generdyne?
No, of course not. We still produce smaller power systems and backup generators, but nothing even close to the magnitude of the conduction grid. Genodyne needs to come out with something spectacular to put us back on the map. If not, we'll remain stagnant forever. Or worse.
Hast du hier das Sagen? Wahrscheinlich nicht.
Unfortunately, no. I'm in third on the corporate ladder. One step above me is Ayumi Komiko. She's the COO of the company. And then there's Kaito Harada, our esteemed CEO who never seems to be around.
Klingt so, als sollte mal jemand anderes die FE-Abteilung übernehmen. Deine Vorgesetzte sind darüber bestimmt nicht erfreut. Die Kosten zu decken ist besser als pleite zu gehen. Ja, die F&E-Abteilung sollte vielleicht mal wer anderes nehmen.
You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayu, Administrator Bayu's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology.
Und deswegen kommt er auch nicht voran. Ja, wir wissen, wie er den Job bekommen hat.
Isn't it obvious? Administrator Bayu clearly leaned on Ms. Komiko to get his brother hired. It's nepotism in action.
Warum ist dir so wichtig, was aus Genodyne wird?
I can give you 117 reasons. Our employees. If Genodyne goes completely under, how many of them will lose their jobs? How many might get cut in a restructure? My position puts me in charge of the welfare of our personnel. I can't in good conscience allow that to happen to them.
Er wird ihn nicht feuern können. Sicher arbeiten noch richtige Wissenschaftler da. Ja, da sind doch sicher noch, ne?
Of course there are. But so far, Brayson has suppressed most of their work through pure jealousy. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayu, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
Bayu wird das vollkommen egal sein. Was steht in dem Bericht?
It describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson Bayu is running the Research and Development Division. I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments he's greenlit, and how much they've cost Genodyne as proof of his incompetence. I'm praying someone as financially successful as Administrator Bayu might be able to put aside his ego and look at this from a business perspective.
Also eigentlich sollte man was unternehmen, ja. Aber ganz ehrlich, der wird dich sowas von verschwinden lassen. Also wenn, dann müsstest du den irgendwie anonym oder ja, anonym an ihn oder anonym an die Nachrichten oder was weiß ich. Aber der wird dich halt sowas von verschwinden lassen.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I've heard Bayu's killed people for doing less. What the hell was I even thinking? Hey, look, thanks for helping me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything else you need, any questions at all, feel free to ask.
Wann wurde Genodyne gegründet?
Genodyne was founded in 2232 by the original designer of the conduction grid, Felicia Corbin. Working from her facility in Neon, it took her almost 25 years to get the conduction grid up and running. That was Genodyne's first and last major success.
Kannst du mir mehr darüber
I
erzählen?
hope I haven't offended you in any way.
Kannst du mir mehr darüber erzählen, wie das Verteilernetz funktioniert?
The span above the city is outfitted with a specially developed electromagnetic absorption system. When a lightning discharge hits the span, the energy is instantly distributed across the grid to prevent overload. The energy is then transferred through a series of polyphasic capacitors and rectifiers to ensure all of the negative and positive strikes are equalized. At this point, the energy is clean, and it gets stored in massive storage cells in Neon's underbelly, from which it's parceled out and used for power.
Warum gibt es so ein Verteilernetz nicht in jeder größeren Stadt? Ja, das wurde uns ja schon gesagt, weil das einfach nicht lukrativ ist. Man braucht halt einfach eine Menge Blitze, die einschlagen.
That's an excellent question, and the answer for it is surprisingly simple. The conduction grid is only effective in lightning-rich environments. That's why Volai was chosen as its primary development site. Genodyne has always hoped to adapt the grid's absorption technology for other applications, but nothing public has ever been announced.
Darf ich dir ein paar Fragen über Ayumi Komi
As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble. Ask away.
Arbeitest du gern unter ihr?
She's my boss. She's fine, I guess. Look, like I said, I don't want to get into serious trouble. She might be a bit tough on all of us, but being responsible for Neon's power grid is a very stressful position. Sometimes that stress trickles down.
Wie lange ist sie schon deine Chefin?
I've only been working here for a few years now, and she's been my boss the entire time. Well, the big boss is our CEO, Mr. Harada. But I've actually never met him. He lives somewhere in New Atlantis, I think.
Moment mal, wer?
I've only
Ich
been
will nur noch
working
mal
here
den
for-
Namen.
Well, the big boss is our CEO.
Sahara. Okay. Überzeugen. Hast du den Verdacht, dass sie in etwas Illegales verwickelt ist?
Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this.
Was würde das denn schon schaden, wenn du mir das
I
erzählst?
hope I can trust you.
Natürlich. Es muss doch einen Weg gehen, wie wir hier beide. Also, ne?
Maybe so.
Ja. Wir finden eine Lösung.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Natürlich tue ich das. Ja.
Maybe we can work something out. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me.
Natürlich.
But I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayou stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay?
Geil, Alter. Warte mal kurz, ich muss mal kurz. Was? Was?
Things on your mind? I'm right there with you.
Ach so, nee, okay. Nee, doch, alles gut. Hab gerade eine Mail wegen meinem Einkauf bekommen. Okay, also, wenn du so ungern hineingezogen werden willst, warum lässt du mich dann an ihren Safe?
Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city. People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed, and spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company, and one day, I hope to find out what it is.
Okay, danke schön. Mehr wollte ich nicht wissen.
Sure, no problem.
Gutes Gespräch, mein Freund.
Thanks for taking the time to talk.
Ah, ich danke dir auch.
If you want to see how short my temper is, keep talking.
Willst du eine Shotgun haben, mein Freund?
Are you gonna let me work? Or are
Nee.
you gonna keep bothering me?
Ich kann dir gleich ins Gesicht scheißen. Oh, da darf ich nicht ran.
Haven't met our CEO, Mr. Harada. Me either. He's never around.
Gehört das hier etwa... Okay, ich darf hier noch nicht... Mücke, flieg woanders. Hallo, kannst du mir bitte nicht? Ich will nicht von der Mücke gediebtfruchtet werden. Können wir hier dann auch schon den Virus reinbringen? Das wäre natürlich, ne, 2 Fliegen auf einer Fliege oder so. Sag ich immer. Nee. Mitteilungen. Sicherheitshinweis. Deine Sicherheitssoftware ist veraltet. Automatisches Update fehlgeschlagen. Ja, okay, das ist halt
See
wieder
what
so.
kind of information you can get off of there.
Das ist halt wieder so ein Standard-Scheiß. Ich nehme das mit, das kommt in mein Haus. Die Schreibtisch-Sonnenuhr kommt auch in mein Haus. So. Wir nehmen das, wir nehmen das, wir nehmen das. Und wir haben Treffen mit bei. Beweis.
Alright, Ben. What was so important I had to come to the office in the middle of the night?
It's the numbers, Ayumi. I don't like what I'm seeing.
If you'd stop interfering with my company, the numbers would
If you'll
be better.
excuse me, I have a
Your
deadline to
company?
meet.
That's funny. I thought it belonged to
You're out
Mr.
there a lot,
Harada.
right? In space?
Give me a break.
Hobby.
We both know you set up that identity so we can...
Ach, jetzt hat er aufgehört, das
If
abzuspielen.
Generdyne was
Ach,
showing a profit, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
How the hell am I supposed to make a profit when all I have is your brother, the idiot, as my chief technician?
I choose your next words very carefully, Miss Komiko. Raise the utility costs to your clients, cut some staff, I don't care how you do it. I want Generdyne's profit soaring by the end of the month. And if I ever hear you talking about bracing like that again...
Yeah.
You good?
Hallo?
Ready to relax?
Ich bin auf der Suche nach Ayumi Komiko.
You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her?
Warum liegt dir so viel an Ayumi?
Not that it's any of your business. But we're very close. We're in love. I refuse to let anything bad happen to her. No matter how much trouble she's gotten herself into.
Ich habe einige Dokumente, die sie unterschreiben. Wir sind schon... Muss was unterschrieben werden?
Yeah, sure. Tell me another one. You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
No, really. I'd like to see you try.
LOL, Alter. Sarah nimmt hier alles ab. Wer will mich rauswerfen? Du? Ja, komm, ich sag mal hier, Crimson Fleet, Madame.
The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really. Sorry, well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out. But, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. Of course, access to the lounge is going to cost you. And I'm not changing my mind about that.
Ich kann sie töten. Okay. Als ob ich dafür jetzt wirklich bezahlen muss.
Whatever you wish. May all your journeys be safe. If you're planning on using Aurora, we respect... Certainly. Now you do understand that the fee is for unlimited use and that it's non-refundable. Excellent. Then here is your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort.
Ja, die Leute, die da drin.
Now sit back, relax and unwind.
Komm mit, Sarah. Oh, das darf man nicht mitnehmen.
Care for some Aurora?
Q.
Hello
Moin.
there. On behalf of Euphorica, I welcome you to our members' lounge. I'll be happy to provide whatever you need from our private bar to enhance your experience. Can I get you anything? Some Aurora, perhaps?
Ich dachte, Micah hätte gesagt, dass man Aurora nur in der Astral Lounge kaufen kann.
Yes. Well, due to the extreme exclusivity of the members' lounge, we like to keep the fact that we offer Aurora confidential. You can rest assured that purchasing Aurora from this establishment is not only safe, it's completely legal.
Nee, ich brauche nichts.
Of course, no purchases are required. You're more than welcome to simply relax, absorb the energy, and center yourself. We also offer an assortment of beverages, so feel free to browse our selection anytime.
Wie bist du hier gelandet?
Begging your pardon, I find that fraternizing with the customers can lead to problems. I prefer my private life remain my own. No offense intended.
Okay.
Thank you. Let me know if I can help in any other way.
Kannst du mir irgendwas über Yumi Komiko sagen?
Miss Komiko is a dangerous person who's involved herself in illicit activities and associates with known criminals. She's clearly using Micah for her own nefarious purposes. Nothing would make me feel more relieved than their relationship coming to an end.
Kann es sein, dass du was für Micah übrig hast? Woher weißt du denn, dass sie in illegale Aktivitäten verstrickt ist?
It doesn't take a genius to deduce that there's some sort of illegal activity going on involving Miss Komiko and Benjamin Bayou. They've met down here in the members' lounge on more than one occasion, and frankly, they don't even attempt to be discreet about their discussions. I overheard them arguing about electrical components, delivery dates, and huge amounts of credits being split between them.
Und wie viel weißt du über die Beziehung zwischen Komiko und Micah?
They met about a year ago, when Miss Komiko visited Euphorica to purchase some Aurora. At first, they seemed very happy together, but recently, Miss Komiko's become more abrasive, and the two have been a bit distant from one another. Micah thinks they're in love, but I'm concerned that she's becoming a pawn in Miss Komiko's criminal activities. I can't bear to see Micah's heart be led astray. I trust one day she'll find a woman who will give her the love and respect that she deserves.
Mit etwas Glück bist du Komiko bald los.
Oh my goodness! I trust I haven't convinced you to kill her? That's not what I meant at all.
Nee.
All I want is for her to be out of Micah's life, presumably by getting as far away from Neon as possible.
Okay.
Peace, solace, and serenity be with you.
Also von dem Vibe, von dem du geredet hast, sehe ich hier nicht so viel. Aber
yes.
Cool. Ich kann hier also auf Toilette. Nicht schlecht. Syndikatschmuck.
Back off. I'm watching you.
Mhm. Du hast also mit dem Syndikat zu tun,
Yeah.
ja?
What do you want?
Du arbeitest bei Janerdine, stimmt's?
Before you continue, let me save you some time. If you're having a problem with your POW or complain about your rates, you need to contact our customer service department. Anything else?
Ich muss irgendwie ins Elektrizitätswert von Janerdine reinkommen.
You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that.
Nun, also. Hilf mir oder dieser Beweis in Sachen Bayou landet bei SNN.
How the hell did you find that? It was a stealth
Sarah
incident,
hat das
wasn't it?
gefallen.
That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it.
Shoot on sight, alles klar. Was genau machst du denn bei Janerdine?
What is this? A job interview? I'm the COO of the company, second to the top. right under our esteemed CEO, Mr. Harada, also known as Benjamin Bayou. So when you ask me what I do for Generdyne, the answer is nothing. The Bayous run the show, and I tread water. The salary helps, of course, but at the end of the day, I'm just a joke. Sitting in an office to make things look legitimate.
Okay, das heißt, es gibt gar keinen Mr. Harada, sondern das ist Bayou. Warum muss er denn die Tatsache verbergen, dass er Geschäftsführer ist?
Keeps him off the Freestar Collective's radar. They might actually step in if they discover that the same person controlling the city's regulations and bylaws benefits financially from them. If you haven't figured it out by now, Benjamin has a stranglehold on the city. You can't take a piss without him charging you after flush. Try and get in his way, and then he uses Neon security to beat you senseless, or the Sioga Syndicate to make you disappear.
Ach, das Syndikat gehört also auch zu ihm. Nehme an, die Entwicklungen bei Generdyne lösen nicht gerade Begeisterungsstürme aus.
If you had to work with Grayson Bayou, you'd understand. The man is still a totally incompetent fool, and he's running our company into the ground. The worst part of it is that he's Administrator Bayou's brother, so I can't fire him. I can't reassign him. I can't even yell at him. It's like having a cut on your body and you're helplessly watching yourself bleed to death. Except in our case, we're hemorrhaging money.
Läuft da etwas Persönliches zwischen dir und Benjamin Bayou?
I suppose if I don't explain, a copy of that recording you found might end up on the next SSNN report. Okay, fair enough. A few years back, the previous CEO of Generdyne went missing. As the COO, I was next in line for the job. Instead, Bayou muscled his way into the company and gave me an ultimatum. Either back up his bullshit Mr. Harada identity, or I'm gone. I had no choice. But I decided right then and there, I was going to do whatever I could to take what was rightfully mine. If that meant seducing Bayou to tip him off balance, then so be it. Luckily for me, Micah's been incredibly understanding about the whole thing.
Was ist mit dem vorherigen CEO passiert?
What do you think happened? Bayou started sticking his nose into Generdyne's business, all but outright demanding a cut of the profits. In response, the CEO made a huge mistake by threatening to take his grievances to the FC. His shuttle never arrived. Need I say more?
Sie muss dir sehr wichtig sein.
More than you can possibly imagine. Micah is the only person in this godforsaken city that's kept me from going completely under. She doesn't want money, doesn't use me for influence or as a stepping stone to get ahead. She loves me for being me, and I love her for being the same. And when this stupid bullshit is over, and Bayou is 10 fathoms deep under Neon, we'll be there for each other. Forever.
Oh, ich hoffe, wir können dafür sorgen.
We never talked. Got it?
Natürlich nicht.
Hey.
Nothing beats getting so
Ich hoffe, wir können irgendwie dafür sorgen, dass Bayou einen Abgang macht. Was geht denn hier ab?
Looks like you need to relax.
Ich meine, wir konnten in Sidonia ja auch einen Bürgermeister absetzen, ne? Weil wir Sachen herausgefunden haben.
Yeah, I know this place.
Also warum nicht auch hier? Da hinten sollen wir also hin. Aber ich sag euch schon mal, das machen wir nicht mehr heute. Denn wir haben jetzt unsere altbekannten 16 Uhr. Und das heißt, es wird offline gegangen. Das heißt, es wird offline gegangen. Und heute Abend sehen wir uns dann ja wieder mit CS2. Aber erstmal euch lieben Leuten auf YouTube. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Wenn ja, dann würde ich mich sehr über euren Support freuen. Und wir sehen uns, wie immer, morgen. Haut rein!